All right, back with another video here. Let's talk about like trying to gain weight, trying to get bigger. You gotta eat a lot of food and a lot of calories. So be on a calorie surplus intake. So I'll do a quick shake here. Show you guys what you can literally make in 5 minutes. Down that, and then you got yourself a bunch of calories and good amount of protein. So. First of all, get yourself some milk. I got some organic lactose-free milk here. If I don't get the lactose-free, I'll end up shitting my pants. But get yourself some peanut butter too. You don't have to be like dead specific on with tracking how much ingredients you're gonna put in it, because obviously if you're trying to gain weight, you want to eat as much as possible throughout the day. So we got yogurt, peanut butter, protein, obviously, and some oats. So it goes in together. And you're trying to lose weight, you want to track how much you're intaking for shakes. But if you're not, you're just trying to gain weight, and you kind of somewhat know what you need to eat, this is a good way to just get yourself a quick little snack here. So I'm gonna do 1.5 scoop of protein powder. You don't have to go all crazy with the protein powder. 1 scoop is good because the peanut butter, the milk, and the yogurt have protein in it already. That way you don't have to like go through a bunch of protein powder all the time. It's not the amount of yogurt. I'm not gonna measure the amount either. I'm just gonna throw 2 full spoonfuls. I mean, the amount of peanut butter too. You don't have to measure how much. I'm gonna do 1 scoopful of oats here. I used to do like 2 or 3 of these, but then I just feel super bloated, so I'll just do 1 now. Coffee. It's still early in the day, 5 o'clock, so I got a bunch of shit to do today, so I'm throwing a little bit of coffee in here. And this is already like instant coffee ground. Oh shit, that was too much. Yeah, so you gotta eat, man. You gotta eat to get big, to gain weight. I know a lot of people have messaged me on Facebook saying, "Yo, how do I gain weight and shit?" Because you know they think like, "Oh, I just need to take a little bit of or they're like, I reached my plateau. I've already gotten to where I've gotten based off what they're doing, right?" But you're never really pushing it till you see somebody else, you know, doing more than what you're doing, and then it makes you realize, all right, maybe I'm not pushing myself to gain weight in that instance, you know, like right here, like I'm not even hungry, but I gotta fucking eat this shit because I'm trying to get to 240. We're almost there, but that's what it takes. So I'm just gonna pause this till I blend this shit. You know, trying to gain muscle weight, you gotta eat. Doesn't matter, it's by fucking force. That's this whole pep talk about. You gotta by force get these fucking calories in. Get 200-300 grams of protein. You're trying to gain weight, trying to gain some muscle. That's what you gotta do. Once you reach, like, let's say you're 180, trying to get to 200, and once you reach that goal, once you're there, it's almost like you kind of stabilize, and then you don't need to eat as much food, you know. So on the weekends, I always cut my meals short. I only eat maybe twice a day, and maybe 1 shake. But during the weekdays, I eat probably 5 to 6 times, you would say. Like, so I know this talk here because I can keep going on about this shit, but I'll show you guys the meals in a little bit once I'm done cooking all this shit. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. How much food you gotta eat to maintain some weight, or if you're trying to gain weight. So for example, like these 2 smaller meals I'll probably have in the morning, Monday, Tuesday, lunch, then second lunch at work, workout, come home, work out, have a protein shake, and then shower, and then eat another meal that's already pre-cooked. So all I have to do is like either microwave some rice and potatoes, or some chicken. Obviously, I used all my rice right now. I made 2 full cups of cooked rice, So, you know, all these meals here have rice in them. And started mixing chicken stock with the rice. So it has a little bit of flavor because plain white rice is getting old now. So this will all be gone by either Wednesday or Thursday. So looks like a lot of food, but it doesn't last much. About to make a steak in a little bit. That's going to be my second meal for today, next to a bunch of pizza I had left over from last night. And yeah, that should be it for the meals right here. Real food. Yeah, definitely not feeling it today. I mean, 2 days off from squats. Just tired today, but try to get at least 6 to 8 reps. Pretty much as many reps as I can get. Do 2 sets and call for squats. Yeah, it feels way different. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of want to see how where my head positioning was, and you can't see that very good, like my back angle. Also, how deep I was going. Well, you want to stay more upright, right? But right now my legs are so, I don't know, I just don't feel it right now. But definitely need to point my toes forward more. Yeah. All right, let's move on to deadlifts because I'm fucking tired of shit. Alright, today was not the day. Should have took today off, but oh well. Definitely need to take 2 days in between at one point. Saturday I benched. Yesterday I took off, but I think I need one more day. I mean, the strength feels good. It's just I'm still sore, so. So pretty much I'm just reheating up some food from last night. Cause I made a bunch of this beef and potatoes. I'm just reheating it up. Once this warms up enough, I'm gonna throw 3 whole legs in here. And that's gonna be meal number 5, I guess. All right, so got my eggs in. I'm just gonna mix that up, eat it up, and it's already too late in the day. It's later than what I wanted it to be. I wanted to eat around 7:30, but it's already like 8:30, and I'm gonna go to bed early today. Tomorrow, rest day. I think I'm gonna get a workouting with Brad on Wednesday, maybe Thursday. Do a arm wrestling specific workout. I think I'm not gonna bench and squat till the weekend again. Kind of heal up my tendons because my leg joints and my elbows just are killing me right now. So. These are very common for arm wrestling, but just grab the strap, just wrap it twice, and try not to, you don't have to grip so much because kind of just the tension of the belt and the weights pulling it down, kind of just, you can almost just use a pinky, finger, your index to grip it, but not focus so much on the grip, you're just pronating and doing like a hammer curl. I'm just trying to get a crazy pump, so only 35 pounds, so nothing crazy. Same thing with my left. The left, I feel like, you know, your brain, the way, if you're left-handed or right-handed, it just doesn't feel as natural. But with my left, I can always do more weight. It just doesn't feel like I'm doing it right. But I always try to focus on doing the weights properly, so, but tricep pushdowns too, like right now I'm just trying to get a bunch of blood flow to my arms because My elbows were really bothering me last week, so up until probably today, I felt all right. Even with the squats, like, you know, the weight of the bar and everything really triggers your elbow pain even worse. So, bunch of reps, bunch of sets. Probably got one more of these, one more tricep. I might add 5 more pounds, but then I'm gonna do probably a wrist cup, like really bring it in. Probably actually just grab the multi-spinner, do it low hand, and then I'll just bring it in all the way in. And then for triceps, maybe some skull crushers, but skull crushers help out too with that elbow, with those elbow joints. You know, you gotta stretch them out. I saw a video of some guy grabbing, it was a barbell with the strap tied on, but technically he was just demonstrating the positions of your tendons while rotating, and you really gotta rotate him in place to stretch him out, you know. Just like when you're doing, you know, everybody, I guess when you're trying to bodybuild, everybody starts there, lifting weights. You know, everybody always wants to build a big chest, but nobody wants to do flies. Nobody wants to stretch out all those muscle fibers, because it's not an easy movement, right? And then that's how you get a big chest, you know. If you genetically don't have a big chest, that's how you get a big chest. Stretch out those fibers. So same thing with arm wrestling. You want to strengthen up those tendons, you got to stretch them out. You know? Down was PB&J. I don't know if it's just because it's cold out, but my fucking joints are aching like crazy. Always that initial start, getting it off the bench, off the rack here, and then once it's off, it feels fine. But it's that initial start where I still get aches in my elbows. So finish this thing and hit this for a couple. It feels pretty good. It's just that initial start, the positioning of how you're supposed to bench, that feels great. It's just now fighting like a little bit of shoulder pain, probably from holding these fucking things like this. Like arm wrestling workouts just fuck you up. Shit pisses me off. 275 for a couple. I should be able to get it. If I don't get it, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, fuck! Definitely just a set a pair of Raps by Larry Wheels because these things have big time. I could have had 5. I know I could have, but the last 2 again, I don't want to arch my back. I want it to be all just incline, and obviously the Raps themselves just help ridiculous amount. It's kind of crazy, yeah, that the weight feels good, everything's good. It's just crazy how much they help, but fuck, man, just get so worked up, you know, trying to get a certain weight. I mean, 275 for some people that's not a lot. To some, that is a lot. To me, that's on bench. It's pretty good, you know. Like I know it's not a lot, but it's decent weight right now on incline, especially incline. You know, like everybody flat benches. A lot of people don't incline bench, so. Oh, fuck. Ah. 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 Yeah, maybe not. Whatever you want to call that, a little bit of cup side. That was way too much on the left. Right, which is weird because that's the one that hurts, but you know, really digging in, using more of this. Than up here. It's pronating. It triggers a lot pronated, but then if I go like that, that's where it triggers. I don't know. It's weird how that little pain feels weird in certain positions, but anyways, that's it for this workout right now. So, all right, what is going on? Back with another lifting video here. I'm gonna max out my squat today, see what I can hit. I mean, other than it's cold as shit and my fucking knees are freezing. That's just from the cold weather. I mean, negative like 20 wind chill last night, and today it's negative 5, some shit like that. I don't know, but try to max out my squats, see if I can hit at least 455 plus. No pain anywhere on my lower part of the body, legs, anything like that. Other than it's just cold and, you know, your joints get cold until you warm up. So, deadlifts, we'll see how that goes because they still feel pretty heavy. I think it's just the stiffness in my body where I need to probably stretch a little more and warm up to deadlift a little more other than just doing squats and expecting that to be the warm up. So it's probably just going to be a couple sets this time. I'm going to make sure to hit a couple signals first. So, get to the point where Doesn't even matter what you're throwing on. It all feels the same. You know, like if you can only bench 185, you know, you keep training, this and that. A couple years later, you're benching 405, and you're lifting it, it all feels the same. Like, you know, your strength has gone up, but just trying to lift that weight, the same mindset, the same stimulant you're getting from the weight from when you were only able to do 185 to maybe 405, same feeling, same shit. It's just a different number. So obviously you're gonna be bigger, stronger, but it all feels the same. Like from when I could only squat 185, like 8 years ago, to 405 when I unrack it, when I tense up, it's the same. It all feels the same. Obviously your strength has gone significantly up, and your muscles, your joints, everything has gotten stronger. But you know, when you're 180 pounds or 160 pounds and you can only squat, you know, 275 max for a single, versus now where I'm hitting over close to 500 for singles now, it just feels the same. So obviously in the bigger picture, right? Because weight feels light, so hopefully with the sleeves I can get this for a single fairly easy. I'll throw on 455. I mean, just looking at it, it's a lot of weight, you know. So here we go, 455. Ah! All right, 505, a couple weeks. I might just try to hit like a bigger number, like 530 or 5 something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to deadlift right now, but I'm just gonna throw on some quick amount of weight on there, maybe 405. I don't think I can hit 495 right now. didn't hit. I hit 455 for one. Felt super heavy. I didn't film the 495 because I didn't even hit it. I didn't even try to hit it. They got an arm wrestling workout in with Brad. I didn't film that either, but dude, those arm wrestling pumps are insane. Like my left fucking forearm is on fire right now. Aching more or less. Sometimes you go a little too hard, but yeah, that's it for the workouts for this week. Probably should film a little more next time, but again, it's always the same weight for the most part. Same training style. It gets kind of boring. Maybe if I start upping some crazy numbers on bench and squats, I'll just film the full set of that and just post that only. So good numbers. But yeah, that's it for this week. I was gonna bench tomorrow, but now I'm not gonna bench because I arm wrestled today, and I'm gonna be feeling that tomorrow on my elbows and forearms. And if you're not familiar with arm wrestling and benching, your forearms play a big part of it. Even if you think they don't in bench, they do. But that's it for this workout here.